Townsel here. I'm going to compare my beloved 2004 40th anniversary Mustang Convertible to my newer 2017 Mustang Convertible. I truly loved my 2004 Mustang Convertible, but it was falling apart on me. It started leaking and I tried to fix it with some homemade remedies and it looks quite ugly and it didn't work anyway. And it's going to need some new carpet or new patching on the driver's side. I guess that's where I was digging in my foot when I was driving. And I did not have the resources to pay to fix it up, and it was really kind of outdated with some of the features and all. So I posted on Facebook and did some research, and a former student of mine told me that they had the 2017 Mustang out at a local dealership. Went down there not expecting to fall in love with it, but guess what? I did. I actually took some money out of my California teacher retirement and paid cash for this beauty. So let's compare these. I was so excited to buy this car. As you can tell, I did go and buy a Blizzard to celebrate. Then I brought this beauty home and now she's mine. Let's look at the two cars together. My 2004 Mustang first. Well, I'm sorry to see her go, but it's time to say goodbye to my 2004 40th anniversary Mustang Convertible. I bought a new one and I've got to let her go. Let me show you how great and wonderful she is first. So it was a local car. It's only had 2 owners. I took it and cleaned it up for the last time to get it ready to sell. And I've been trying to emotionally distance myself from this car because I really love this car. It has served me very well. It's taken me all over the place and it's just done a lot of things it shouldn't have. I've had it too as a sports car. It's a convertible. It's behaved actually more like a Jeep or a 4-wheel drive on many occasions, and it's really been put through the ringer. And it's practically just been a really good car for me. Please excuse how dirty my car is. We are winding up or entering tornado season and it's almost impossible to keep anything clean. The 2004 Mustang has a V8, which has been a very good engine. The 2004 has what appears to be 18-inch rims. I've had sports tires on it before, but this is just a replacement tire from Walmart because I knew I was selling it. The 2004 has side panels that come off. These were stolen one time and I had to replace them. The 2004 has a hood scoop that looks as if it could come off. Mine hasn't, but it looks like it would. The 2004 has plastic rear mirrors. One of mine was knocked off when someone did not put the trash can where it belonged. The 2004 is a GT. It has the GT logo on it. It has the embossed Mustang on the rear bumper. It has the dual exhaust. It has a very large trunk. Piece of a flower in there. Has a spare tire, jack, all that good stuff. It's a little difficult to get suitcases and whatnot in there because of the configuration. It's just a really narrow opening. But I was able to make do. But the 2004 has the raised spoiler, which I like. A lot of people don't care for that. I did. 2004 40th Anniversary Edition. It's a V8. There's a little clicking noise in the engine, but it runs very well. It has over 220,000 miles on it. The rear convertible top does leak. It will probably need to be replaced. I tried to fix it, but was not successful. It has cloth seats. The storage compartment has a cigarette lighter. The stereo is a Kenwood with a USB plug. I still have the remote and all the installation tools and things go with it. Also have the original radio for the Mustang. It has one key fob that works. I think the other one just needs a battery, but it may be broken. The air works. Heat works. All four windows work. Convertible top works. The 2004 has two handles, one on each side to release the top. Car has to be in park. And here's the button to make the top go back. The control panel for the 2004 is just dials. Old school. The car has 244,437.6 miles on it. You want to hear that V8? I missed that. The glove compartment for the 2004 is very small. It does lock with a valet key. The armrest is pretty small. Armrest compartment is pretty small. The 2004 rear seats are pretty flat. The edge doesn't come up too high, maybe a shoulder height. You can see that the backrest doesn't come up very high. And it really could seat 3 people back there, the way that it's made. Not much floor space back there. The door locks are not recessed. It can be unlocked with the doorknobs up. It has a very simple automatic shifter with not many options. Not many options on climate control. I really hate to part with her. She's a beautiful car. She's been a lot of fun. Just extremely well made. I kept it serviced the way it was supposed to. I've got service records going all the way back to 2005 when I purchased it, but I've got to let her go. Why am I selling this beautiful car? Because I bought this beautiful car. Now the 2017 Mustang, which I am 100% satisfied with. I love it. Let's pop the engine. I'm supposed to be able to take this and push it to the left-hand side, but I can barely get my hand in there. How's a man supposed to get his hand in here? Oh, that was tough. So there's the secondary lever we're supposed to push to that side, but it was really tough to get off of that. Then this was lying down here. Prop it up like that. It's really hot out here. There's my engine. Don't know what all that stuff is. Looks like some kind of critter's been living up in there that I don't want to be in there, so I'm about to get the blower and blow that crap out. Rats, maybe? Gross. It's supposed to have more horsepower than my old V8. It's EcoBoost engine, and that little tray right there, that just looks designed for something to crawl up in there and die. Don't know what that mess is in there. Looks like some kind of varmint poop that's about to be gone. Take this down, put it back in the hook, and let her drop. That's the engine. These are the rims that came on it. They seem to be 19 inches. My 2017 has a little fake spoiler. It's like a little tiny cattail. It's easier to clean. The thing I like about this one, it does not have the side panels, so they can't get yanked off. It just has the indentation in the body. It doesn't have a hood scoop either. It just has like the modeled hood. The mirrors are like that. It has the little close-up thing. And the puddle lights have stopped working. I'll show you what those look like. They were so cute when they worked. I've got to replace those. The pony lights don't work now, but you can see the first picture. That's what they look like in the daytime. And when it was dark outside, it was beautiful. It was well outlined, just brilliant. But now they're really kind of blurry on both sides, and I'm trying to solve that problem by taking apart. That will be an upcoming video, I'm sure. One of the only flaws in the car when I bought it, this just keeps popping out. I just pop it back in. The other flaw is covered by a car seat, and it was just this little tiny piece of ripped upholstery right here. And nobody ever sits in the back but my littles, so it doesn't matter. Not too bad, and it's completely covered by the booster seat anyway, so I haven't even tried to fix it. Here's what the rear looks like, and no, I'm not a stewardess. That was actually the title of a screenplay that I wrote. That was actually a semifinal in the Oscar Nichols Award. And when I moved to Alabama, my husband said, he's not my husband now, thank God. He said they didn't have jet lag available. He said get jet lag 1. I was like, that's stupid. And then jet lag won a contest, so I guess it wasn't stupid. Cool back. It has a little raised up lights like that. The little Mustang emblem on the back. Sporty. Sporty. So I think it does have 2 exhausts. One there and one there. Has a fabric roof that I probably need to put some kind of treatment something on. My other one held up pretty well. It does leak a little bit. Same place my other Mustang other Mustang leaked. It has this little cup here. And what's supposed to happen when it rains, it's supposed to catch that. And it's supposed to catch the rain and make it go out. But what happens is some of it drips in right through there. Leaks a little bit, especially when it rains a lot. There's a button to pop the trunk. The 2017 trunk is larger, it seems like. I was putting my things in there and I saw that it has a lot more room under the back. I have my emergency box in there, my bug out bag, and my box of rations. And I still have plenty of room. If that were a little bit shorter, it would go under there, so I may look for something a little bit smaller. And I'll have to check and see if the top down takes up any of the space, but I don't think it will. Also, it looks a little bit bigger, like it's a little bit bigger getting in, so maybe it'll be a little bit easier putting suitcases and whatnot in. It seemed like it's slanted a little bit more that way, so it'll be easier to slot things in. I found out by accident that it has a secret compartment. I was down here trying to find something, bumped my head against this, and found out that there's a little secret compartment that holds my sunglasses and some cash. To lower the convertible top, you have to start the car, and that means you're first going to have to be on the brake, and you mash the engine start as long as the keys are on the car. And the top will actually lower if you're going at a low speed, so the seatbelt light's going to come on. Lower the top, you're going to look up here, and there's a little handle, and you just turn it like that, open it up, and air down. It's so easy, my grandkids can do it. And then you press this button, and it's going to roll the windows down first, and then the top goes back. And you let off, it stops. Goes all the way down. Show what the car looks like with the top down. Isn't that gorgeous? It still takes my breath away sometimes. It has a really high up headrest, which are a little bit safer in the front and the back. In case of a rollover. The antenna does not come off that I know of. It's very flexible. To raise the top, we just press the forward button, and the top comes back up. And you just have to be going at a low speed. I believe it's 15 miles an hour, and then make sure that you secure it. If you don't secure it, you're going to get a warning signal. It's easy to do. You can do this one-handed, and like I said, my 7-year-old grandson can do it, and the one I had before was a little bit more difficult to do. So we have lights up here, 2 lights up here. We have, I don't even know what this stuff is. I think you can program that for like a garage door opener. We have a vanity mirror, which you'll see the camera. See? My little angel that Shelly gave me. You have a vanity mirror on that side as well, with lights. You have to manually roll the windows back up after you have the top down. So one thing on mine, the back window has stopped coming up all the way. I have to literally get out of the car and hand pull it up before I go through a car washer if it's going to rain or something like that. The control panel, it's going to be a little bit hard to see, but I love the colors on it. I changed my colors to purple. You can change the colors in there, so purple it is from mine. You can use this to toggle through. You can see it changing back there. It's not going to focus on both places, but you can toggle through and get different readings. Like you can play with all that, and it's got some track outs. You can do driver assist. You can go to your settings. Like if you want to change your color, like I guess mine's blue. I thought it was purple. Oh, there we go. There's purple. Oh, I didn't change it on the dash. I just changed it on the cup things. It needs to be purple, doesn't it? Now we'll exit. The ambient light, that's what I changed to purple. It's on. Yep, I changed the ambient light to purple. The ambient light is what's down around the floor and the cups. How did I not know that? I know it now, don't I? So it's fun. You can change your setup, all that good stuff. The only thing is, I'm going to try to show you this when I'm driving, is that this stays right here, and the indicator for the lights on bright is right behind here, so you can't really see it during normal driving. The bright, that tells you lights are on, but the bright light indicator needs to be down here. It does not need to be behind the needle at all, because I can't see it. So a lot of times I'm driving, I can't tell if my lights are on bright or not. Here's your control panel for your lights. Here's the control panel to control the side rearview mirrors. It's quite easy to do. You have these nice flat controls for the air conditioning. And I keep the Old Spice ones on mine. They smell so great. I've got a YouTube video up about those. Something that's not too cool is when the car is driving at a normal speed and your lights are on bright, it's right behind the little red marker. See, I'm going 50 miles an hour and it's right where the red marker is. So you can't really see if they're on bright or not. Speed up a little bit, which is not going to be always your best plan. So I'm afraid sometimes my lights are on bright when I don't really intend for them to be. Sorry about that, oncoming traffic. I looked it up, and the recommended pressure is between 32 and 35 for a 2017 Mustang. I had to get it up to 40 on my air compressor for it to get to these levels. So my reading on my air compressor is a 40, but I'm actually getting like a 37, 36 for my tires. Look at that. I'm on cruise control. 73 miles per hour. And it was in the 40. It was in the 40. MPG gas range. There you go, right there. Gotta change lanes. And it is 94 degrees September the 1st. That's pretty good gas mileage on cruise. You have a control panel. You can navigate from audio to the climate to the phone functions to navigation. You can go to any apps that you have, and you can go to settings, and just easy to change the clock, add a Bluetooth, you know, change everything on that. You can also control that, a lot of that here and here on the steering wheel. You got your air controls down here. You can heat the seats, you can cool the seats on the driver's side, passenger side. It's quite nice. You have dual climate controls where once I can have it warmer or colder than the other side. Yes, I did not know is the hazard. I accidentally bumped that on one time and didn't know where the hazard light was, and it was not in the book. So I actually called Ford and we figured it out together by accident. I have a video up about that too. This is some kind of traction thing. You can change the driving modes right here, and I don't know what that is because I haven't bothered to look at it. I think mine actually has a CD player in it, which I hardly ever use. The 2017 has a very spacious glove box. The 2004 one was a little bit hard to close. This one seems like it's a little bit easier to close. And I guess it locks, but the only key I have is like this spare random key, so I'm not really sure how that works. Has deep pockets on the side of each door. The 2017 has a pretty roomy glove box compartment. It has a place to hold pins. It has a little change box down there. It has a USB hub. And it also has a little cigarette lighter plug. You can also valet lock this. You can valet lock the car. The back seats are more bucket style. You can see how deeper they are. Also, the part that goes around the headrest, comes up much higher. As you can see, in the 2004, the headrest did not come up to the bottom of the window. The side of the back body comes up a lot higher. This is going to give way more protection for back seat passengers. I was concerned about that because I do have a grandchild that lives nearby that I would possibly be putting in this car, and so this made all of us think that it might be a little bit more safe. Very deep. The only defect I found in this one, not much room in the back seat because it's really not made to be carrying a bunch of people. So I keep my stuff in there so I can reach it while I'm driving. Like it, it's very comfortable. I like that the seats are not black here because that means when I get in the summertime, it's not burning the back of my body, it's not burning my skin. This perfect black on the back, tan or beige or whatever color you want to call it on the front. It is perfect. I love this car. Here's some more random pictures of the inside of this 2017 Mustang Convertible. I really do like the bucket seats. I really like the fact that the part that touches your skin is not black. It makes it way more comfortable. It just feels like you're cocooned in these seats. They seem much safer than the seats in my 2004 Mustang, and I'm very happy about that. It has two cup holders, and they have like the little things in there that help them adjust. But a really, really big cup is just not going to go in there. And you can see that I've got the purple ambient lighting going on mine. And the purple ambient lighting on the Mustang Part 2. Beautiful little shifter here. It's got like a little leather thing that goes around it. As does the parking brake. It's nice. Very nice little console here. Sleek. Easy door locks. Door handles, everything's just flush. I really like it. Very well designed, except for that bright light hidden behind the needle. Has a nice floorboard. The carpets that come with it, they are little snap-on things, so you can take them out. I've got a bar soap on there just to make it smell good. They snap out, so if you want to take them out and clean them. Nice and roomy. Nice and roomy on that side. And honestly, the back floorboard's just not that much space. Just really not that much space, especially if the people in front have long legs. See what I mean? Ow, crush. My son turned me onto these covers. This, my key fob is like not smooth anymore. It's getting rough. And so when I went to visit him, he had a leather one on one of his and a silver one on the other one. So I ordered mine and I have a video up about that. But it's just smooth as it can be. It protects it. Everything works just amazingly. This car still startles me with its gorgeousness. My 2017 Mustang Convertible. I intend on keeping it for at least another 3 years until I retire. Then we'll see what's out there. Which one should I drive? Choices, choices, choices. These are nice choices. I'm actually going to drive this one for the very last time. I'm going to drive it back to the dealership. They're going to buy it from me for what they offered me for trade-in. You've been a great car. I hate to see you go. I'm glad to see you here. Well, the 2004 had to go. I had to kiss it goodbye. But you know what? These people that lived near my school actually bought it, and I captured them in the parking lot one day, which is pretty cool. I think he fixed it up and is enjoying it. Thank you for watching my video on my comparison of my beloved 2004 Mustang to my beloved 2017 Mustang Convertible. Remember, it's free to give the video a thumbs up. It's free to share the video if appropriate, leave a positive comment, subscribe to my channel, or subscribe to a playlist. And if you'll check in the text below, I'll provide a link on some of the items that I showed you in the video, including the Old Spice air fresheners and the key fob. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful life. Thanks for watching. Remember, it's free to like, subscribe, leave a comment, share this video if appropriate. And if you have time before you leave, watch another video on YouTube. And thanks for watching. It's a beautiful day here. Bye.